y'all, welcome back for another vlog. Today we are going to atlantaaaa, that where I act like I'm from. So we are going to Atlanta. I've been invited to the Jingle Ball, which is a concert with Camille Rose. So I'm really excited. This is my first concert experience with a brand. So as you can see, face is beat. Okay, I know that's right. And then I did wash my hair this morning because I could not do anything with that greasy head. If you did not watch the video where I did wash it go with greasy hair, baby, you got to go watch it. And baby, my head was so greasy, I had to wash it. So I washed it, did me a little slick back moment. Baby hairs are laid, and I did throw a claw clip in the back for now. But yeah, I need to pack the car and get ready to G-Roadie so I can get to Atlanta at a decent hour. I'm only gonna be gone for literally, today is Wednesday, or today is Thursday, and I'm coming back Saturday, and I have a whole carry-on and personal item, honey, and I'm driving. And then I'm also taking these clothes right here, which are gonna be backup options, and I always take a backup workout outfit just in case I work out. There are some fitness people in Atlanta that I need to link up with, so I got that. And then my trench, I'm gonna just throw that in the car too. For tech, I'm not doing too much. I'm just taking this organizer, which has my chargers, my hard drive, stuff like that in it. I'm taking my MacBook, which I really need to upgrade my MacBook because it's been huffing and puffing like your boyfriend's PS5, and I need another one. And then I'm also gonna take my book. This is my new, not necessarily Devo book, but book I've been reading during my Devo time. So I need to stay on top of that while I'm gone. And then of course I got my phone. Y'all, for once I actually already have gas, and I'm pretty much almost full, so I don't have to stop by the gas station. I am gonna go get me some cash because something in my spirit is just have some cash on you, because you never know, just in case. So I'm gonna go to the ATM, and then I think I'm gonna get me Wendy's. I feel like that'll fill me up pretty nicely. I'm debating whether I want to get Starbucks too. That might be OD because I can get a drink from Wendy's, but Starbucks is my go-to for a road trip because I could drink it while it's nice and hot, but even when I get closer to my destination and it's cool, I could still drink it. I love my little medicine ball that I be drinking, so I don't know. But then that is also double the money because if I go to Wendy's, I can get that $5 biggie bag, so I might just do that. So I'm nervous about today, y'all, because I don't know any of the people who are going. So it's I'm sure I'll know people who are going, but I don't know the guest list. So I'm nervous about that because I'm not arriving with someone. I forgot to share with y'all my order, but they out here cutting the grass anyway. So I got a $5 biggie bag with the junior bacon cheeseburger, no mayonnaise, and I got the spicy nuggets with barbecue sauce and a strawberry lemonade. Yeah, I can't find the plate for this mount for my DJI, so y'all have to bear with me.
How you doing? 682.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. You too. What's so crazy is I was just talking and all. Thing wasn't even recording. What I had said was, let me show y'all again if I get this to stand up on its own, honey. Please help me. We got the $5 biggie bag. The fries is hot. The nuggets is not. And then they had got my order right. Yeah. 81st Deli. Y'all, while we here, and since we going to Atlanta, I had got these shades from the, what they call it, the belt line, or wherever, you know, where the fine people be running in the run clubs. Yeah, I had went out there with my friend, and this lady was selling her shades, shaded by XOXO. These are so cute, honey. Look at that. Get into it. These are so These are so cute. Period. And the face card eats. Don't play with it. Yeah. Period. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get on the road. Focus, lock in, drive safe. And I'll see y'all when I get to Atlanta. Now, your girl is getting a little tired. I do have probably about like an hour and 30 minutes before I get to Atlanta. But we en route. One thing I will say is doing so much business in Atlanta this past year, it kind of be making me feel like I want to move to Atlanta. And I've like gotten closer with some friends and content creators and stuff like that in Atlanta. And I just really feel like I always wanted to move to Atlanta. Like, if you knew me growing up, like a dream place that I wanted to live, like I always was like, you know, when I get grown, I want to get married, move to Atlanta, and, you know, settle down and raise my family in Atlanta. Like, that's been my dream ever since I've been young. And so, like, now that I'm, like, creating full-time and am in a place where it's, like, Atlanta is giving all it needs to give and more, like, I don't know. I really think, like, if I were to consider moving somewhere, it'd be either Charlotte or Atlanta. I love Charlotte. Charlotte is close to home. It's kind of like backyard. But when it comes to, like, Atlanta, I feel like Atlanta just has, like, a lot of opportunity and just a lot of things that it would be beneficial for my business to move to Atlanta, because then, you know, I would be right there where a lot of businesses are, versus like when things are happening in Atlanta, I have to travel to and from Atlanta. Now, granted, I ain't mad because this mileage will be on my taxes. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it'll be so much more beneficial to be in this city. It'll be easier to, you know, connect and network at events and things like that, because Atlanta is a big city. And a lot of stuff, I feel like a lot of events and things happen in Atlanta. And then, like I said, I do have, like, friends and things like that who are in Atlanta. I also think Atlanta aligns with, like, my lifestyle. Like, I feel like they have the shopping that I like. It's, like, city, but then there's also, like, suburbs. So, like, I can get that country feel. But the gag is, like, when it comes to moving, like, I feel like I feel like when the whole influencer industry started like growing and booming, like people glorified moving and like getting a new place and all this stuff like that. And baby, moving is not fun. One, two, you got to change over all your stuff. Your PR packages be going to your old address. Like, it's a lot when it comes to moving. And then like I have a house now, so if I were to move it to Atlanta, I would either have to downsize and get an apartment, which I'm not really interested in apartment living at all, let alone apartment living in Atlanta. Or, you know, I can rent or buy a house. But houses in Atlanta are expensive. That's another thing. Like, moving to the city, it's pricey. And I don't have no sugar daddy. I don't know if y'all thought I had one, but I don't. And so that's the other thing that makes like it a hard decision, because where I'm at now, like, I'm comfy, you know, I ain't too costly, love that. But I just figured I'd come on here and chat a little bit about it, because a lot of people think I'm from Atlanta or stay in Atlanta, and I do not, but I do work frequently in Atlanta. So like, those are my travel places. Like, I travel to Atlanta very often. I travel to Charlotte very often for work and stuff like that. And so those are the like two main places I think I would consider moving. And then, like I said, I've been there so many times, it feel like I lived there, child. But yeah, shout out to my friends who be letting me crash at a place. Because at one point, baby, I used to be hitting up them hot wires and getting them hotels for the low. But I'm so grateful to be able to couch surf and guest room surf with my friends who live in Atlanta. So shout out to y'all. But yeah, we got about an hour or so left before we get to Atlanta. And I realized, because I was not on my normal regimen where I get gas, go to Starbucks, woo. Baby, I did not pack a lick of snacks. Luckily, I had an old pack of gum. This right here. And it's old because the gum was sticking to the paper, y'all. That's why I'm smacking it on it so hard right now. I'm so sorry that I'm smacking in y'all face. But I did not pack no snacks. I don't got a special K-bar. I don't got my Skittles, which Skittles are my go-to. Like, whenever I get sleepy or anything like that, like the wild berry Skittles, that's my jam. But I'm also one of them ones who's like, I 10 by 10 and we ain't stopping until we get there. So I kind of want to stop and get some candy, but I really don't want to get off the highway to do all that. And all I got in here is just a little bit of what's left on my strawberry lemonade, which is probably ice water, and I have my cup with water in it. So pray for me, child. I'm getting a little hungry. The Jingle Ball is at, like I said, 7:30, and I'm supposed to get there by 6:30. I'm sure they'll have food and stuff, but sometimes I like to eat a little before I go places, because a lot of times, like, events, they be doing too much, and I don't like a whole lot of sauces and nuts and all of that stuff. Just, I like plain, give me some cheese and crackers, okay, a little meat, a little charcuterie board, stuff like that, and I'm good. A little fruit tray, a little chicken tender basket, something like that. Like, so I be trying to eat sometimes before I go to events, because you never know what kind of food they about to be having and whether it's going to be something you actually going to want to eat. But at the same time, I'm kind of going to be getting in Atlanta right before rush hour. So I ain't sure. I got to figure out what we going to do when it comes to food. But face is already beat, period.
I'll show y'all my outfit once I get there and change. And I also need a pregame nap. One thing I'm notorious for, especially my college friends know this, baby, if we going somewhere, y'all pregame and do what y'all gonna do. I'm a pregame and take a nap. That's my thing. I need to do that. I did have a Alani rolling in my back seat on the floor, so I do think I'm gonna indulge in that once I get to Atlanta, so I can wake up and be awake for the concert. Hello. How you doing? Good. Oh, I didn't even check your license plate. You can steal me. Okay. You're the right person. How you doing? Good.
Y'all, this was my first time riding in Uber Black, and I felt so luxurious, honey. So when I got to the place, the lines was just about to open, and then the concert started. I feel like I had an amazing time, so let's get into the artists who were there. So they had a moment during the concert where they did a meet and greet with Angela Yee, and I had to go back there and say hello to my good sis. I thought it was a great opportunity to mix and mingle. As soon as I met her, she was like, oh my gosh, girl, hair is laid, period. So we started mingling about hair care and things like that. And I was like, girl, go check out my channel if you want to swoop and sway the baby hairs like this, okay? So it was very, very, very nice meeting her. And also this videographer and photographer, he was so amazing the entire night. Like, he was so sweet. And he took some good pictures. I know that's right. He was making sure my little camera was pointing in the right direction for the vlog, y'all. Y'all, it's nothing like being in a room with other creatives who always look out for you. So I really appreciated that. Also, huge shout out to Camille Rose for inviting me to the Jingle Ball to celebrate their new launch of the Guava Slip collection. I'm really excited to try out these products. Now let's get back to the concert.
But they beefing right now, right?
Real quick, comment hashtag #YallGlow to enter today's giveaway. I love y'all so much, and I thoroughly enjoy myself. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.